I mean, we obviously worked on a lot of things, but all in all, it's about creating more clarity in how we want to do certain things and getting our priorities right and being on the same page. And the more of them we will have aligned, the better possibilities we will have to have a consistent performance as well.
And then how are you preparing, as we just talked with Kennedy about the physicality of the league and the direction it's going? How do you prepare a team for that eventuality that this is not just a transitional game, but every third is going to have its own set of challenges as well?
I think that's normal. When you play, I think this is what soccer is about. That you have to handle all aspects of the game. It's not only about doing one thing. If you want to compete in the best leagues around the world, you need to be able to handle all aspects of the game, and that's what we need to do, and that's what you need to do in this league as well.
How has training changed now? It's not preseason, it's not the first game. You have some games under your belt, some travel home and away. Is there any different pace in the way that training is being handled as opposed to the beginning of the season?
In what way, you mean?
As opposed to now you know the players, their tendencies a little bit more. Are you being more focused on the player or still managing the play style over anything?
No, I think of course it's comes down to being in the beginning. You need to put a foundation for everything, but um, and some of those building blocks are there now. So of course that allows us to be able to work a little bit more on the details here now to refining things. But we're still very early on in the process. So we continue to work, we continue to build. And like I said before, we will need to find a way in order to develop and grow during the seasons and not only during preseason.
And then one final question is what's something from this group that you've seen that they've shown you during training that maybe hasn't come across during the game so far, but you know that you're working towards?
No, I think what you see in the good things in the games, you see in the trainings as well. We see, and this is the positives we can take from both the Kansas game and the Orlando game, to saying like when we are doing things well, we can compete with the best teams in this league, and I think that's a real strengthening sign for us. Then it's about for us to be consistent and of course doing it on an even higher level, but more importantly, doing it more often during the games. So I think what we're seeing glimpses of that is really positive in the games, we see in training as well, and we just need to keep on building on that.
Really appreciate your time. Thank you. Safe travels.
Thank you.
And I'll just add one. Obviously, when you look at the standings, it's early on. We know things can change, but you see Louisville's below us, but they have the same record as us. So how do you be sure you obviously respect them? What are those dangers that you're looking at specifically about them that some people might not have seen from them yet, considering they're lower on the table?
Yeah, I also think when you see their games, I think they're played from a statistic perspective. All the games been quite even. They concede very little chances. They don't create loads either, but they have created more than they have conceded. Maybe they also have been a little bit unlucky only having the amount of points that they have now. What are they doing well? They work extremely hard for each other. A team that works really hard out of possession. They run a lot of meters for each other. I think they have some physicality in their crossing game. There are some players that are good in the air, some tall players, and they commit a lot of players forward in that crossing phase. So you really have to be good and handling that. So for me, I'm full of respect for Louisville. I know it's going to be a tough game here tomorrow, so we need to do our absolute best.